The World of the Pharaohs, Secrets of Ancient Egypt. Ancient Egypt is one of the most fascinating civilizations in human history. For more than 3,000 years, the pharaohs ruled along the Nile River, leaving behind monuments, mysteries, and knowledge that still amaze us today. In this video, we will explore the world of the pharaohs, their daily lives, their achievements in science, their powerful kings and queens, and their lasting legacy. The Nile River was the heart of ancient Egypt. Every year its floods provided fertile soil for farming. Without the Nile, there would have been no pyramids, no temples, and no pharaohs. The Egyptians grew wheat, barley, and vegetables, and the river gave them fish and transportation. The saying was true: Egypt is the gift of the Nile. The pharaoh was not just a king, he was seen as a god on earth. He ruled the land, led the army, and was responsible for keeping order in the universe, a concept called Ma'at. Some pharaohs became legendary, like Ramses II, who built massive temples, and Tutankhamun, whose tomb revealed treasures beyond imagination. Life in ancient Egypt was very organized. Farmers worked the land, craftsmen built furniture and jewelry, and scribes recorded everything with hieroglyphs. Children played with toys made of wood and clay. Women had important roles at home and sometimes even in politics. Family and community were the center of life. The Egyptians believed in many gods, such as Ra, the sun god, and Osiris, the god of the afterlife. They built temples to honor their gods and performed rituals every day, but the greatest obsession was the afterlife. They believed death was not the end but a new beginning. That is why they built tombs, mummified bodies, and filled graves with treasures to be used in the next world. The pyramids of Giza are the most famous symbols of Egypt. The Great Pyramid, built for Pharaoh Khufu, was the tallest man-made structure in the world for thousands of years. These massive stone structures required incredible engineering and the labor of tens of thousands of workers. The temples of Karnak and Abu Simbel also show the Egyptian skill in architecture. The pharaohs' civilization was advanced in science, medicine, and mathematics. Doctors in Egypt performed surgeries and even wrote medical texts that survive today. They studied the stars and created one of the first calendars. They also invented papyrus paper, which allowed them to record history and literature. Among the many rulers of Egypt, some stand out: Tutankhamun, the boy king whose tomb was found intact in 1922; Ramses II, known as Ramses the Great, who ruled for more than 60 years; Hatshepsut, the powerful female pharaoh who expanded trade and built magnificent temples; Cleopatra VII, the last pharaoh who became famous for her intelligence and her role in Roman history. Even though the pharaohs' civilization ended more than 2,000 years ago, their legacy continues. Tourists from around the world visit the pyramids, temples, and museums filled with their treasures. Modern scientists still study their mummies to learn about health and life in ancient times. The influence of Egypt can be seen in art, architecture, and culture across the world. The pharaohs built one of the greatest civilizations in history. They mastered science, art, and architecture. They left behind wonders that continue to inspire and amaze us. The story of the pharaohs is not just the story of a people who lived thousands of years ago. It is the story of human creativity, ambition, and the desire to leave a mark on the world.